Hello and welcome to another cool and fun episode of Ames Tonight. As always, I'm your host, Jim Heinrichs.
And I'm, of course, his co-host, Malik Newson. How was your past week, Jim?
It was pretty good. I did school.
And you still have the beard.
I do, yeah.
I'm getting used to it now.
Nice.
It's like you can grow a beard better than me, so like I'm like jealous of it while I'm over here with mutton chops. But hey, it's cold. You're gonna need that beard.
It's cold.
It's cold. Very cold.
But we'll get to that later. For right now, let's get into some stories. For the first time in years, Iowa State will be having a Visha concert. Well, not exactly, but it's basically happening. Fetty Wap is coming to Iowa State on April 22nd, and it's gonna be lit. Maybe. I'm gonna level with all 5 of you viewers out there right now. I've never listened to Fetty Wap. But hey, now that he's coming to Iowa State, I probably still won't listen to him. It's just not my kind of music. I don't know. Should be a lot of fun though.
Really? No Fetty Wap. All right. All right, well, being the resident like WWE nerd here at ISU TV, I tend to be the odd man out when it comes to talking about sports. But guess what? It's my time, and I'm going to use my time as much as I want because I can cover whatever I want, and I just want to tell you guys that this year's Royal Rumble was, I mean, don't get me wrong. The show had some great moments. The January 29th pay-per-view had some major highlights throughout the whole event. From the odds-on favorites Shinsuke Nakamura and Asuka winning the men's and first ever women's Royal Rumble, 30-person battle royal, respectively. Returns from superstars from my childhood, the Hurricane, Trish Stratus, and Rey Mysterio with his patented 619, and the surprise debut of former UFC women's bantamweight champion Ronda Rousey. Yeah, because that's what she's doing now after she got beat. But there were still plenty of dud matches where the audience was like super quiet. I mean, more silent than our own studio audience.
Huh.
Or me whenever Jim makes a bad joke on purpose. All in all, I think I'd give it 3 Heinrichs out of 5. So, yeah, see?
It's not bad.
It could be better. It's better than the Emoji Movie.
That's true.
So, Jim, can you tell me what day it is?
Well, it's, Ames Tonight is tonight, so it's Thursday.
Wrong. Oh. It's Rusev Day.
Do you know what day it also is?
Rusev Day?
Laugh and Get Rich Day. Oh, man, let's see. Wallet. Oh, and dang.
Well, we are college rich.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Well, at least we don't get paid for this show anyway.
We do it for the love.
Because we like you guys.
The Winter Olympics are off to a rough start as there has been an outbreak of norovirus in the event's security personnel. Many South Koreans are upset because they fear the reputation that this could give their nation. Several safety precautions are being taken, and some Olympians are worried about being infected before the games. Others have joked about it. I can't help but think of Chris Traeger from Parks and Rec yelling about how his body is a microchip.
Now, if you haven't been living under a rock for the past 7 days, then you would have probably heard the news that Nintendo has announced that they will be releasing a mobile version of their popular racing game, Mario Kart. Yes, you can now deal some blue shell justice on your iPhone. Under the name Mario Kart Tour, this game will be free to start, most likely meaning that it will be free to be downloaded, but it will have some in-app purchases similar to their previous release mobile games, Miitomo, Fire Emblem Heroes, and Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. While this news makes the kid inside me want to jump up and down, I get reminded of this cruel reality. I haven't paid my internet bill yet, and my data plan could use a little bit of work.
And now we'll send it over to Jim with sports. Thanks, Jim. Super Bowl 52 took place this past Sunday. In the most American-sounding competition in years, the Eagles faced off against the Patriots. Philadelphia started the game off on the right foot and stayed ahead of New England for the majority of the game. Things took a turn in the fourth quarter when the Patriots got 1 point ahead. However, the Eagles came back and won the game in a very exciting final drive. One of my personal favorite moments of the game happened when my dear Uncle Tom Brady went out for a pass and completely dropped it. Later during the game, the Eagles' backup quarterback, Nick Foles, ran a similar play and caught a touchdown pass. He later got named the Super Bowl MVP as a backup quarterback, mind you. And we're actually lucky enough to have snagged a highlight from the game. Here it is. What a great game.
The world couldn't be any more excited for the next installment into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Black Panther. This film is set to be released on Friday, February 16th, and has already had some critical acclaim behind it, and its first hater. See, film critic Ed Power from the Irish Independent, which sounds like a beer, saw this film and gave it a negative review before it was even released, keeping the film from achieving that rare 100 certified fresh rating from Rotten Tomatoes. Well, what were his grievances with the film? I hear you ask in a voice that sounds vaguely like mine. And the reason is just the worst. He said, and I quote, what he doesn't, someone quoted him from the Business Insider, quoted, what he doesn't get to do much of is jumping around and beating up bad guys. This is a shame. Marvel finally has an African superhero. The hope surely was that he would be able to do some super heroic things. Now, I haven't seen the film, so I can't really argue against his claims, but what I can say is that this comment has been met with dismay, claiming that the critic missed the point of this film's cultural milestone, and his expectation of superhero fight bad guy have been factors on his poor taste. Either way, you'll know I'll be seeing this movie during this midnight premiere in a chair that looks like this in front and having a staff from my ancestors.
Good meme, dude.
Thank you, man.
Now, Malik, it's gold.
Normally I would do the Ollie Williams voice and say, it's gonna rain, but yeah, it is freakishly cold outside, so please be safe. I do not want to see anyone crashing their cars or sledding in the streets.
Yeah, it's been rough. I mean, this week kind of took us by surprise. I think it was like 70 degrees out like a month ago,
yeah,
which is kind of weird because it was like January a month ago.
Global warming?
Maybe.
Yeah. We can't confirm nor deny that, but let's be real.
Can't confirm it.
Yeah, pretty much. But let's be real, the weather is going to be taking some pretty big hits, so be sure that you're dressing accordingly. Obviously, since Jim's tacking on the beard, so make sure he stays warm. I need to be doing the same.
Yeah,
and we want to make sure that you guys get there safe. But if you see me following you around with the camera, don't worry. I'm just watching and being prepared for when you fall on the ground.
Yeah.
Have you fallen yet?
I haven't.
You haven't fallen?
I haven't fallen yet. Have you?
No, knock on this desk.
Yes, knock on wood.
Yeah, we might need to get a hammer because I'm not trying to fall for anybody for any reason.
Fall for anybody?
Hey, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Oh, we totally didn't plan that, but Valentine's Day is coming up soon. So, any plans for that?
Sit in my room and probably just binge a bunch of movies on Netflix.
That's about what I'll be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to do it together?
So, your room or my room? I was talking about doing that in your room. Either way.
Yeah. My room's probably cleaner.
Okay. Well, ooh, hey.
I mean, look at your face. Like, that doesn't help me determine if you clean anything.
I'm upset now.
I got you chocolate.
We'll be back with Ames Tonight. Stay sexy.
And please don't get murdered. Or fall. Please don't.
For more than 100 years, American Humane Association.
And this is just... Who are you?
I'm Nick Demery. I'm the other attractive blonde co-host.
Freshman!
Are you not also a freshman?
Shut up!
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get this thing started. Tuesday marked a new milestone for tech pioneer SpaceX as it launched Falcon Heavy, the second most powerful rocket in human history. Following Falcon Heavy will be SpaceX's next two rockets, Falcon Punch and Falcon Kick. Ever since the spacecraft achieved the impressive feat of landing 2 of its 3 thrusters, everyone has been talking about CEO Elon Musk's massive rocket, which may have been his plan all along. The payload of Falcon Heavy consists of a dummy in Elon's personal Tesla Roadster, blasting Space Oddity by David Bowie, all of which is set to orbit around the sun. When asked why he would go to such great lengths for something of such little scientific merit, Musk replied, "Screw you, I have $1 billion trillion," and then flew away on a gold-plated jetpack.
As you can tell, I am very sick and lacking in vitamin C. Luckily, I have found someone to shift the blame on for my poor health. Officers in southern Spain discovered a caravan of 2 cars and a van overloaded with over 8,000 pounds of stolen oranges. No motive was given on why the oranges were stolen, and neither was how they accomplished such a miraculous feat. As people like me are suffering from the winter sickness, take care in knowing that criminals like these are going to face the full force of the law. Also, if Spain could send us some of those oranges here, that would be greatly appreciated. Please.
Researchers are currently working on an artificial intelligence program that can predict when terminally ill patients are going to die. By detecting different patterns in illnesses and dates of death, the program can predict with over 90% accuracy when a patient will likely die, because nothing bad ever came from robots knowing the future. While the technology is certainly impressive, its predictions are pretty imprecise, ranging from 3 to 12 months. And if I'm going to die, I'd at least like to know if I still have to buy Christmas gifts for the office or not.
We all hate claw machines. They're rigged contraptions that, despite grabbing the intended object, it will always drop. One smart child saw through this illusion and decided to get a stuffed animal without the use of the tricky claw. However, the child wasn't so smart, as he soon found himself trapped inside of the machine. Luckily, the Florida Fire Department quickly got the boy out in as little as 5 minutes. The boy was unharmed, but very embarrassed, and I'm certain news coverage of this story will only make that embarrassment go away.
A 21-year-old student claims that an employee at Spirit Airlines suggested that she flush her emotional support hamster down a toilet after being told she couldn't bring it on a flight. The story writes itself, guys. I mean, while Spirit Airlines claims that at no point did anyone tell the student to flush her rodent, I caution viewers to remain skeptical. Who do you believe? A woman who looks to a rodent for emotional support, or the monsters who repeatedly change and cancel my flights after I book them? God dang it!
It goes without saying that one should never do drugs, not only because of what it does to yourself, but to the people around you as well. Adding to that message, which has been drilled into our brains since elementary school, a Pennsylvania man who was high on LSD attacked his family. The 19-year-old who was tripping attacked his family while naked and covered in cooking oil. Police arrested him while he was still naked, mind you, by stun-gunning the teen after he failed to cooperate multiple times. The family did not receive any serious injuries, according to the reports, but their home was damaged severely.
Nintendo recently announced their newest official product, the Nintendo Labo. Marketed as expert peripherals to enhance a gaming experience, it seems that Nintendo has done what no other company could do: make cardboard interesting. In fact, the Labo is so infatuating that nobody seems to realize that they'll be paying upwards of $70 for something a homeless person could find in the dumpster of a Pizza Hut. Then again, that's the magic of Nintendo for you, which is why I pre-ordered 12.
It was a very unusual day in Scotland as a farmer called local police when he spotted a tiger in his barn. They came armed and stood off with the stray barn cat for over an hour, developing a plan of action. The police contacted Wildlife Park Services, only to find out that no tiger had escaped. The tiger was actually a stuffed toy and posed no real threat to anyone. The farmer was convinced that it was real, and honestly, who could blame him?
Thank you all for tuning in to this broadcast that's actually not live or put on the internet. Up next, we've got Matt Banwart and Dude with a Camera.
Welcome.
I'm
Malik.
Banwart.
And
this
is
Ames
with
Tonight.
My name's Matt Banwart, and you're watching Dude at the Camera.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Oh, Katy Perry, hands down.
No, why do you want to crush her?
Because her music's so good, I just want to beat her up.
Okay. Who is your celebrity crush?
Halle Berry. Not gonna lie.
No, why do you want to crush her?
Hmm?
Why do you want to crush her?
I don't know. I mean, hey, that's Halle Berry.
Hey! Who is your celebrity crush?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Why do you want to crush him?
Because I want to be him, and I feel like I can only be him if I crush him.
Who is your celebrity crush?
I'm so glad I get to put this out there. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's a talented actress.
Who is it?
It's Dana. I follow her on Twitter.
Dana, won't you blow your horn? Dana.
That's Dinah.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Hillary Clinton.
Why do you want to crush her?
Why do I want to crush her? Just
Yeah.
like, physically?
You said so.
So.
Neoliberal politics?
Neoliberal politics. They're bull.
Start over. Celebrity crush.
I forgot her name. Dana Gurrier. Oh.
Okay, now why do you want to crush her?
You know what I'm saying.
No, I don't. Who is your celebrity crush?
God, that's actually a really hard question. I should have thought about this. So I can say Adam Koebel because he's the first person that pops to mind when I think of celebrity crush.
Adam Cole.
Adam Koebel.
Adam Koebel?
Yeah, he's a game designer and Twitch streamer.
Why do you want to crush him?
Because he's too perfect and he's too good for this world.
So true. Who is your celebrity crush?
Can't remember her first name, but she's a UFC fighter. Her last name is Van Zant.
Okay, now why do you want to crush her?
She'd crush me because she's a UFC fighter.
There it is. Who's your celebrity crush?
Emmy, you're awesome.
And why do you want to crush her?
Because she's just too cute, man.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Katie,
Katy Perry?
No. Katie Crutchfield.
Katie.
From the band Waxahachie.
Well, there it is. Why do you want to crush her?
Because she's an insanely talented musician and she's attractive.
There you go. Let's crush her. Who is your celebrity crush?
Ooh, Saoirse Ronan.
No. Why do you want to crush them?
Sounds like a good time. Sounds like it'd be fun.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Selena Gomez.
And why do you want to crush her?
I mean, it's obvious. Come on, Selena Gomez.
Ooh, okay. Who is your celebrity crush?
I would say Chris Hemsworth.
And why do you want to crush him?
Because I think he'd be able to take it. He's Thor, so I think he would be able to, like, push back.
You're like a man who can take some pressure?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Thank
you
for
taking
the
drinks
of
tonight
and
good
and
love
and
morning
night.
Yeah.